A big and tall office chair. We've got this one right here, and we need to get that thing put together because it is a gift for Christmas. My daughter needs a new office chair for her desk that she draws at, and so I figured that I would just go ahead and do a video showing you guys how this thing is assembled. And if you're looking for an office chair and you want to check this one out, I'll put the QR code right there on the screen for you so that you guys can easily access that if that's something that you're looking for. Let's see. Before we get going here, let's make sure that we grab our chat so I can see what you guys are saying here. There we go. And all right, this is not the Mike Vance knife right here. This is the Mimi knife right here. I'm at my mom's house doing this because she's giving it to my daughter as a gift. And so we have to use the old Mimi knife here. Let me go ahead and go live on Amazon as well so that we can see some people over there and help them out as well. So we're just getting all set up and ready to go. Do you guys need an office chair? That's what I want to know. All righty, we're live. Hey guys, all right, how's it going? We have this, as I mentioned, this office chair right here that needs to be assembled. So I figured that I would do that with you guys today so that you guys understand like what it takes to be able to put together this office chair. Like, what are you actually getting into here? And I'm doing it live, so it gives you an idea of how long it's actually going to take to put together as well. And if you need to follow step by step, this will be basically step by step live instructions for you. So let's get into this. As all, we got that this is the Mimi knife right there. Something a little bit different than the Mike Vance knife. Let's see, let's chop this bad boy on open and see what we got on the inside here. Get this to where y'all can see it real good. Pop that open. So this is a pink one. I did want to point this out. My daughter, she wanted a pink chair again. And so we went with the pink one. But if you guys go and check out the product listing below, they'll have all the different color options that you can choose from on there. And they have a slew of different colors. So if you're looking for something more executive like a black type of chair, you can do that. Or if you want like a blue one, I think I saw maybe a red one on there. I can't remember. There's a whole bunch of colors. So y'all can definitely go and check that out. Got that cardboard on the top right there. I love how they do that so that you don't accidentally cut through the fabric whenever you're opening your box. That's always a plus. Hey, Parker, what's going on? Haven't seen you live in a while, Lane. Life has treated me well and hope you and your family have a good holiday season. Thank you. I hope you guys do too. It's been a while since I've been live, to be honest. So I'm kind of glad to get back into it a little bit. We'll see how it goes. So this office chair, I see, Parker, you say that you have one that can hold 350 pounds. So that's awesome. This one actually right here holds 550 pounds. So definitely for the more big and tall right here. This is what the back looks like. As you can see, it's got all the cushions and the padding. We're going to get that out of that bag in just a minute. Get that bag in a box. But let's go ahead and remove everything from here so we have room. This is going to be one handlebar right there. Another handlebar right there. Some more styrofoam. Oh, is this the bottom? Or is that the bottom? No, that looks like the back. So this must be the bottom right here. And then looks like we have some, this is going to be the thing that goes up and down. What do you call that? And then we have, looks like some, oh, these look like the poles that go on for the feet. And these are nice and heavy too. They feel like they're metal. That's awesome. Something that's high quality right there, which I definitely appreciate. This is going to be the little spoke thing that goes in the middle that's going to hold on all of the legs. And then we have our box in a box here. There's probably a bunch of nougats and bits that we're going to need. You know what I didn't grab? I did not grab a screwdriver. We're going to have to go for a little field trip today then and go find a screwdriver here at Mimi's house. All right, so let's see. Let's put all this in here. Let's open up everything now so that we can kind of get all of our trash situated. Do this systematically. I didn't see any instructions. I just realized that. Oh, maybe it's in here. We'll see. Let's like I said, let's get everything unpacked here so that we're ready. There we go. Oh, what's that? It's got like a pumper, like a little ball fist pumper thing right there. That's interesting. Can you pump up the seat? That'd actually be kind of cool. Get that lumbar support maybe. Huh. I like that. Ugh. It's like, oh, it's got a couple of pockets on the back right here too. So if you want to throw some things in the back, you can do that as well. And then let's see, we got our spoke guy right here. Go ahead and open that on up. So it looks like it's metal on the inside, but they have all of the plastic casing, if you will, for the outside right there. I'm assuming that's supposed to go on that, like stay on there. We'll get into that. Let's see, we got our armrests here. It's come all nice and bubble wrapped up so they don't get scratched. Love that. Now this chair is the kind, which I like this actually. This is going to attach to the side and then this swivels up. So if you need to move the armrests out of the way so that you can move your hands a certain way, get your body up easier one way or the other, then that can suit that. And it looks like about a 90-degree right there, which is fantastic. So we have that one, and then we're also going to have this one right here. Let's see, we have all of our legs right here for the base of the chair. So yeah, these are metal right there. Those look very, very nice. Got a little end cap on there. This is going to go onto the 5-star thing right there. And you're going to have 5 of these guys. Make sure everything's on there. Make sure you got a cap on that side as you take them out. Throw away your trash. Keep everything organized. Let's see. There's another one right here. It's got the cap on the end there. I love that those are metal. You know, sometimes you can get those cheaper office chairs and they're not metal. They're plastic. This is just going to last a lot longer for you. And it's going to be able to, you know, like I said, this will hold up to 550 pounds. So you want something that's going to be high quality for that. All right. This is your I don't know what to call this. The thing that moves you up and down. All right. Again, all metal piece right there. That looks very nice. Put that right there. Put that right there. All right, let's get our bottom cushion here. Check that out. Another thing you want to look for is make sure everything is intact. It doesn't have any cuts or rips or anything. Check your back here. Make sure all the staples are in good all the way around. Just a few things to look for kind of as you're unboxing it. Leave that one there. And then we have our nougats and bits in here. Where did I put that Mimi knife? Mimi knife right here. All right, let's open up our box in a box now here. So far, like taking this out of the box, I got to say it looks very nice. I love all the metal pieces. Everything seems high quality. Everything seems stitched together nicely. It's stapled together nicely. And so, like I said, if y'all are looking for a great office chair, definitely go and check out this one right here, especially since they offer it in so many different colors as well. You can go and get the one that's going to be the best for you. So this right here is going to be your, I don't know if that, oh wait, I think, oh, okay, this is like a sheathing for it right there to kind of disguise it. And then this is the thing that actually goes up and down right there. So that's going to sit in there and then it kind of telescopes like that. All right, put that to the side. These are going to be your wheels. Oh, I think these are the good kind of wheels too. Hang on, we got a bag in a bag here. Let me dump all these out into here. Put that over there. Take a look at our wheel. Oh, yeah, look at those wheels. Man, those are some good beefy wheels right there. They twist nicely, and it looks like they're the kind that just simply pop on. So you just have to pop it right on in whenever you're going to attach it to the base of your chair. So that's awesome. And I like how the wheel is open on the inside right there. I just think that looks cool. You got 5 of these guys right there. Boom. Ah, sorry about that. All right, then you have a bunch of nougats and bits right there. Actually, we may not need to go find a screwdriver because this one's got the little Allen wrench thingy right there. So we may just utilize that. That way we get a true idea for how long this is going to take to put together. And then it does have your assembly instructions right here, which you got a product list. Okay, assembly instructions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 steps to be able to get it put together. And then the next portion right here is the instructions for use. So that's just like 5 or so. That's great. So it should be super simple to be able to get this thing together. Loving that. Let's see. So we don't need that anymore. Let me get this box out of the way so we have some room to build. Okie dokie. Let's grab our instructions right here. So the build is starting now at 11:25, we'll say. So we can kind of get an idea for how long it's actually going to take to build. Hey, Dupree Fun, how's it going? It's Shop. Oh, hey, Shop with Nick. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. All right, step 1, turn the star base upside down and press the casters into the holes at the end of each base leg. Okay, so they say that, but they also just in the picture, love how they do this. They say that, but they don't say anything about putting these screws in right there. So it's kind of important to look at the picture and the words. So I'm assuming that's this right here. It doesn't say anything about taking off any of these pieces on here. I don't know if these are just protective pieces or if they're actually supposed to go on there. They do have holes, though, drilled in right there for where the screws go. So I'm going to leave them on. But the question is, does this go over it? I mean, it fits over it. So maybe it's like a sheathing for it as well. Okay, like a little barrier. All right, we're going to go with that. And that is going to be number 1, which is going to be our smaller bolts, which is the M6 by 12 millimeter. How do they do them on here? M6. There's 10 of them. 10 of them. 12 of that, 1 of that, 8 of that. So it's got to be these guys right here. So we're going to go with those, and we'll see how this comes together. Oh, we're also going to need that Allen wrench out of there, too. All right, let's see what we got in here. Doing good. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that you are doing good. Is there something that you're looking forward to this Christmas? All right, let me screw this one on in right here. You want to use your Allen wrench because it may take a little bit of leverage to be able to get it to turn. You know what I think I might do is I might get in each spoke first with 1 screw and then go back with all the other, with the second screw on each. Let's see, you want to make sure it lines up. There you go. And we're going to grab this one right here and we're going to screw this one on in just like that. So this is kind of the boring part where we just have to simply screw in a bunch of screws while we get this thing going on. Looks like fun. Hey, Churchill Taylor. Tagor, how's it going? Yeah, this is a blast. I mean, it is kind of fun, especially like office chairs. They're not super duper hard. There's a few tedious things on here, but so whenever it comes to putting them together, it's not like where you're figuring out putting together like a piece of furniture or something, because office chairs have very specific, what do you call that? Parts. Like whenever you're putting together furniture, it's like, okay, put this board right here. And then you don't know which board it actually is because they have like 5 different sizes of that board. And you have to figure out if you need the long one, the medium one, the short one, the skinny one, and the fat one, right? But with this, it's like, okay, here's this star looking thing, and we're going to put these giant poles into it. Okay, that's pretty easy. I can figure that out. So, working on your Amazon merch. Nice. That's awesome. That's something that I should do more of, is some merch type of stuff. I never really got into that aspect of it. I think that could be maybe something for 2026. Y'all have any 2026 goals that y'all are working on? Going great. Awesome. Awesome. Glad to hear. Yeah, I'd be curious. Do y'all do like New Year's resolutions type of stuff? All right. We got our last of the first 5 screws in. And then I'm going to do the second row now, because you can see how I did all of the outer ones right there, right here, up here, over here. And so now I want to do the inner ones right here. So let's go ahead and pop in those and chat a little more while I do the screwing thing. So that's going to be all 10 of those particular screws, because they only had a quantity of 10 there. So whenever it comes to the next screw that you're going to need, you're kind of ruling out one of the options that are there. So I like that. And this would definitely go a tad bit faster if you had like an electric drill that had a hex bit shoot built into it. But sometimes whenever I'm putting stuff together, like I like to try and see how long it actually takes with just the tools that they give you. And they gave me this Allen wrench, so we're rocking that. So let's go ahead and keep that going on. Looking for a new full-time in 2026. No resolutions. So like a new full-time job, I'm assuming. Is that what you're talking about? Need to go live more? Yeah, I know. You need to go live more. I need to go live more. I used to go live all the time, like before Amazon stuff and whatnot. Like back in 2008, I was going live, and those are the good old blog TV days. You need to go live. Okay, I just noticed that there's an I in front of that. My brain just read, need to go live more. And I'm like, who needs to go live more? And then I realized there's an I in front of there as I read it the second time. Alrighty, we have, let's see, second to last screw right here. And then we're going to pop in those wheels. I really like it whenever office chairs have the type of chairs that you just simply pop in. And the reason for that is because whenever they pop in instead of screw in, like over time, those screws can come loose. They can come undone. I'm sure y'all have all had like those small little shelving units that have wheels on the bottom, or like a laundry hamper or something like that. And they have the wheels where you got to screw them in. And I mean, over time, they just get looser and looser and looser. And then you eventually lose the wheel. It falls off. You forget to put it back on. You don't know where it is. And now you have a lopsided, bin or whatever it is. All right. So all 10 of those are installed now. So that's why I like these types of wheels right here, because these are the pop-on wheels. All you really do is just bang it in there. Just like that. Just simply slides right on in, and now it is locked and loaded with the weight of the chair there. If you needed to pull it out for whatever reason, you can. And I actually like how the wheel is open right here for a couple of reasons. One, if I did want to pull it out, I can grab this wheel just by pinching or putting my fingers through the interior hole right there and then pull. And whenever I was going to push it in, I was able to get extra leverage from my fingers right here to be able to push this in the middle and on the outside. So super helpful. All righty, let's see. Let's go ahead and pop this guy on now. See, look, watch. Pop. Super simple. Love that. And it's a lot faster too. I'm an efficiency guy. I like things to go fast. And whenever you got to sit there and screw something in, it just takes a lot longer. All right. Boom. Shaka laka. My favorite part. They just snap right in. Full-time job. Nice. Gotcha. What type of work are you looking for? All right, so that is step one right there, is to get your base installed. Let's put that down. Let's move on over to step two. Place the chair legs upright. Insert the air bar. That's what that's called, the air bar. That's this thing. Into the center hole of the chair leg and put 3 cups on the back. Okay, so it's showing that it goes in like this, and then this goes on top like this. So I'm assuming that this little nougat right there, the orange part, once it's installed, is going to kind of sit up just like that through there. So let's see, you guys. There we go. Y'all see that well? There we go. All right, so that just simply, you just literally just drop it in because it's kind of trapezoid shape. So it's going to eventually just hit on its own. There's no screwing or anything. You might just want to make sure you get it in there nice and good. And then you just simply drop that right on top, just like that. Okay. And that is number 2. That's a very simple one right there. So we're 21 minutes in. We started at 11, 10 minutes in. We already have the base of it pretty much done, which is awesome. Now we're going to work on the bottom seat right there. And we're going to attach this guy to it. And this guy is going to attach onto the back with just a few longer of those bolts right there. And then it looks like that's going to sit onto the bottom of the base right there. So one thing I need to know is which way the back goes. First of all, let's grab our back. I can wheel that out of the way for just a second. We can grab this. So it looks like the front of the chair is going to be where it's nice and cushy right here. And you're going to have this like quilt pattern towards the back because that's where the butt's going to sit. And then this is obviously like the chair is going to go up right here. So you want to make sure you just have it oriented the right way. And then looking at this, okay, you can look at your armrests too, because you can see 2 holes on the side right here. And that's going to show you where your armrests are going to go as well. And the reason why I bring that up is because in the picture, they show you those 2 holes right there for the armrest so that you can make sure that you put this piece that we're attaching to it, you can align it the correct way. So you're going to want the knob piece, this big piece right here, going further from the armrest. So all that being said, they have it positioned like this because I see armrests at the far end over here. And then you have this guy, the knob, facing more towards me. And that is just going to sit right there on the back of the chair. So now we just need to get the correct bolts for that, which I'm assuming are going to be the 12. Yeah, well, that's just spares. Yeah, so it's got to be those. There's only one other bolt to choose from. All right, so let's see, I'm going to let that slide down. Let me open this part on up so we can get to those bolts. All right, we're going to need 4 of them for this part right here. Where did I put my Allen wrench? Right there. And what I'm going to do is do the ones closer to me first, just so that it's nice and easy. Actually, look, I can turn a little bit so y'all can see. How about that? Senior product manager. Nice. Okay, cool. Nice. What does that entail? I'm curious. What does a senior project manager do? A project for what? All right, so we have that there. Let's see. Can this Allen wrench just continue? Yeah. They made it to where you don't have to keep taking it up and out. I love that. Make sure we're still lined up over there. Just want to make sure that we're good. See, I'm checking the bottom ones over here to make sure that the hole is still lined up with the part that the bolt's going to go into right there. So I'm going to actually go ahead and start that one just so that it doesn't get malaligned right there. And then now I can tighten up this guy right here. And that way we know that this will be locked into there. Product, not project. Project is, oh, product manager. Gotcha. What kind of product? What? Tell me more about this. I'm curious. All right. So now we can, since we started that other one, we can just simply screw that one on in just like this. Going round like a record, baby, right round, round. All right. And then our fourth one, just like this. All righty. Screw that one on in, and that will be step number 3. How many steps did I say that there were? I don't remember. Did I say 10? If so, we're like a third of the way through this thing already. That's fantastic. All right. So now, once you have that, step 4, let's see, I'll read it. Turn the seat cushion upright and align the center hole of the plate seat over the lift, then push the seat cushion down into the lift firmly until the connection is secure. Okay, so now we're taking our wheelbase that we already have set up here, and we are just going to simply drop it into this hole right here. So, just like that. That was simple. Let's see how cushy it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. You get a good amount of cushion right here at the legs as well. Does this work yet? Oh, yeah, that works. So now you can get some relief if you need to, because, you know, taller or whatever, you have a nice big cushion right there while you're working. Curious to know how high this thing goes, too. All right. That's that. Look, it's like half a chair right there. What's next? All right. Okay. Attach the arms to the seat cushion with the 8M 40 millimeter bolts using the wrench. Armrests are labeled with an L left and R for right to show which sides they should be placed on. And you should be able to kind of figure that out too, just by the nature of where the holes are on the side. So we know that this is where the legs are going to be. We're not going to do it this way. That's not going to work, because then you'd be backwards. So we know that this one is going to go right here. Now there's going to be 4 holes in the armrest too. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to be screwing down these 2 down here. So I'm trying to see if maybe tipping this over on its side might make it easier for those screws to go in. Yeah, we're going to do it this way. Just like, where is it? Right there and right there. Perfect. Now grab screws. It's going to be those same ones because that's all we got. Making it easy. Drop that in. Grab your Allen wrench. Line it up with the hole and start turning. Is it going in? Oh, almost. Having trouble starting this one. Let me see what's going on. I think I'm hitting the fabric. So you want to make sure that your bolt's going in straight and not getting caught on anything. Oh, yep, I'm hitting the fabric again. It kind of wobbles a little bit. It's hard to get them started because these holes are flush. Come on now. So usually I would just finger tighten them to get them started, like I did with all the other ones. But this one, since it's flush mounted, it's a little bit harder to get it going in. Oop, did I get it? I feel like it's going down. Going down, down, down. M8 bolt going down. Alrighty, yeah, that's going down. And then these, in the accessory kit, these holes will have some caps that we can put over it so that you don't even see these bolts in here. Software development products. Ah, okay, gotcha. Very cool. All right, that's that one. Now let's try this one. Now, being that this is kind of stabilized now with that other bolt, I should be able to get this one in a little bit easier. So let me drop that one on in. And yeah, look, that one made the connection easy. So now we're just twisting it till it goes all the way on down. Let's see, let me look at the picture, make sure I don't miss anything. Bolts on that side, bolts on that side. What are they talking about? H there. What's H? Oh, that's just the armrest. Okay. Yep. All right. Those go down pretty far too. I do want to point that out. So it will take a little bit of time to get them all twisted in. But once you're done, you can just simply flip this on over. Uh-oh, that came out. That's okay. Just simply pop it back on. Now, we need our other armrest right here. Line up those holes. And we're going to do it again because that's what we do. So let's go ahead and grab a thingy here. Okay, let's see how easy this one goes in. I'm curious to know if that other one going in was hard just because of maybe how it was machined, or if because it's just, it's not firm in place yet. And so it just wasn't grabbing the threads correctly because I was moving it. Oh, this one seems to be going in pretty easy. Is it going in? Yeah, it's dropping down. Down, down, down. M8 bolt going down. Do y'all know what that's from? Do y'all remember the movie The Cable Guy? I keep singing that. There's a old Jim Carrey movie called The Cable Guy, and there's a part where they go to medieval times, and he and the other guy are chosen to go be the knights, and they like fight each other or whatever. And Jim Carrey's character sings a song, down, 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 red knight going down, 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 red knight going down. So now every time something's going down, I always think of that, and I start singing a song, a parody of it. Alrighty. Boom shakalaka. That is done. Let's see. Let's stand this thing on up again. Yeah, buddy. And now we have that lift up right there. If you need to lift it up and out of the way, perfect. All right. What's our next directiones here? Okay, now we're going to put the back piece on, and you saw these two extra holes on each armrest. Those are going to hold on that back piece using those same M8 screws. So this will be interesting to see how this goes on, because it's a big and tall chair, right? So it's going to be big and it's going to be tall, so it might be kind of clunky to be able to get on, but let's see what we can do here. So first I just want to slide it into place to make sure I can get my holes to line up correctly. You know what? I wonder if I put those a little too tight. I don't know. I can't tell yet. Come on, drop down. There we go. Okay. Oh, no. That's almost perfect. Oh, dang it. Almost perfect. See, this is what I was worried about. It's going to kind of flop all over the place. So I don't know if there's like an easier way to be able to get this to kind of stay still, because that's going to make it a little tough while I'm trying to drive the screws in. I could consider laying it down, and yeah, I'm gonna take my bolts that I had onto the side here, and I'm just gonna loosen them just a hair, because I think it's squeezing onto the bottom cushion too much, and that is causing it to kind of bend in and not allowing enough room right here for me to be able to get these lined up. So let me go ahead and undo these right here. Just a little bit. I don't think we need it too much. See, now I got a little bit more give in it right there. And so I think that's going to be able to allow me to be able to get this thing kind of seated in here better. There we go. Right there. Is that it? Oh. Pull it up. The hardest hardest part is just getting it to align up. Oh, there it is. There it is. Give me a screw. Once you see one aligned, try and get it done. Again, these are one of those flush mount style where it's going to have a cap on it as well. So getting it started might be a little tough. But once you get it, hopefully you can easily just get it all the way through. Yeah, there we go. So if I can get the top on this side and the top on the other side, at least started, going in, get the head of it in, and then, yeah, there we go. And then that'll hold the other one. It'll hold the back in place. Is this one lined up? Not quite. So that I can get the bottom ones in. Okay, so lining it up. Oh, there it is, right there. So now I'm just gonna, it's gonna be a little awkward. Let's see. Because of the handlebar, you don't have much room to be able to get your fingers into there to be able to get that bolt in. Oh, I think I got it. I think I made the connection. Gonna get myself connected. Writings on the wall. Oops. Trying to line up the screw head with the hole so that it goes in that flush mount. You'll see that? Kinda. Let's see if I can roll it this way. There you go. Y'all can see it a little bit better now. Yeah, it's a tight one. But I'm also trying to do it left-handed, and I am right-handed. So let's do it this way. There we go. Yes. Yes. So easy. All right. It goes in really far. I do want to point that. So it will take quite a few turns right there. Let's go ahead and finish out this side on that top one. Whoops. Come on now. There we go. Man, I got to say, this thing is coming together super simple. Like I said, these office chairs are not very hard to do once you kind of understand how they go together. And it's just a matter of putting it all together. So now we just have these bottom two holes, which they should be lined up. Yep, there it is. Perfect. I do want to point out on the inside of this plastic piece right here, I see metal on the inside. So the plastic, I believe, is just kind of a outer casing for it or whatever. But the interior of it is made out of metal, which again, I think is awesome just from a quality standpoint there. They're using good quality materials on the inside. Something that should hopefully last for you. Come on. My Allen wrench keeps slipping out. There we go. Rawr, rawr. Can we do it? Yes, we can. There we go. And as I mentioned earlier, if you guys missed it, they make this chair in a whole bunch of colors. So this one's for my daughter. So she wanted a pink one. But if you were looking for something a little bit more of a different color, you can definitely go and check out the product list. Is that going in? There we go. Check out the product listing below, and they have all the different options on there, and you can choose the one that's going to be the best for you. I think that's going in. I can see it through the back right here. All right. I think I got it there. That go all the way? I can't tell if it's catching in the threads or not. It's very hard to tell. It went far down deep into there though. That's why I keep turning, because all the other ones, they like stuck out really far. Maybe it's in, I just can't tell. All right. I can't pull it out too, so that seems to be that it's going in. All right. There we go. Perfect. What's next? It's like the word of the day. What's next? Remember Pee Wee's Playhouse? He had the word of the day or whatever. All right, that's the one that we just did right there. Adjust the balance first, then fully tighten all the bolts on each. They miss each collide. Each side, I think, is what that's supposed to say. So fully tight. Okay, so it didn't tell me. Was I not supposed to put all those on the tightest? It doesn't say. Lay the back cushion of the seat in the chair and the top of the cushion forward. Attach the back cushion to the arm by inserting it in the lower holes with the wrench. Tighten bolts to 20%. Do not tighten fully at this step. Missed that, but we still got it together just fine. So then this step is to fully tighten all of them. Adjust the balance first. I don't know what that means, the balance. Because all they're showing is that you're going to be tightening everything. I don't know. Is that the nougat on the bottom right here? That big chunky thing? Well, and then press the plastic caps into the armrest holes to cover the bolts. And that is going to be your next thing in here, or I should say your last thing that you're going to use from this little pack. Muffled sounds? Can you not hear me well? Is the audio messed up? I don't know why that would be. That's really weird. I don't even know what to check for with that. So these little caps right here, you're just gonna pop right on in. 1, 2. This is just to kind of give it a finished look. If you like the open holes, I guess you could keep the open holes. 4, and 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. All right. Anything else? Press the plastic caps into the armrest holes to cover the bolts. That's what we just did. And yeah, that, okay. There you go. That's how you assemble this chair right here. What y'all think? That looks pretty good. Look, this is me. Just to give you guys an idea for context, I'm about 5'11", and I weigh 150 pounds. And this feels nice and comfortable. I'm not gonna like all the padding on here, so it feels very high quality. I can bring this on down. What's the highest it can go up? Looks like that's it right there. So it just has a little bit of adjustment right there, which honestly is just enough to be able to kick up your feet on your desk, right? And then, of course, you can pop it on down. That's good for the armrest too, because sometimes, depending on how tall or short your desk is, sometimes if you can't adjust it, your armrest will hit at the corners of your desk. And so to be able to give it just a little bit of adjustment to where there's enough for it to be able to come over or underneath the desk is very, very helpful. So let's see, 43 minutes. Let's do some math here. 43 minutes. After I was done, I jibber-jabbered for what, like a minute? And then it took us 11 minutes to unbox it. So the actual assembly time here would be like, let's just call it 30 minutes. And that's with me like talking and showing and, trying to walk y'all through everything. So it's probably even less than that. So I'd say it's somewhere between 20 to 30 minutes to be able to get this thing put together, which is awesome. Very easy to do. Let's see. Do we want to go through the instructions for use to raise and lower? You just simply do as I just did. There's a tilt tension, the long stem under the seat cushion with the knob. To increase tension while seated, turn the knob forward. It's way down under there. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can't even see that, but it's way down underneath here. And yeah, okay, I feel it. And yeah, it's got a nice like little grip on it as well. So you can easily turn it and then you can adjust your tension that you want on it. So that's just kind of a preference thing. Operating the tilt lockout. What is that? Let your chair tilt back. Pull the control handle out. What? Hold on. Pull the control handle out. Out. Is that the control handle? That's what it's circling. So they have this red circle right here saying that that's the control handle. To let your chair tilt back, pull the control handle out. To stop your chair from tilting, sit forward, then push it in. Oh, maybe it's in. Oh, yeah, I can feel that. Look, watch. Oh, come on down. This right here, in, out, in, out, in, out. So if it's out, you can lean back. If it's in, it locks it. I mean, there's like a tiny bit of lean back, but definitely not as much as this right here. Look at that. Look how far back I can go. I can kick my feet up and lean, like take a nap on this thing right here. And then if you don't want that, you just simply push it on in, and then I can put my feet up, but it's not going to lean back as far. That's really cool. I didn't realize that this came with that. And then inflatable lumbar support. So that was this guy back here, which I said I wanted to check out with you guys. And you have just a little pumper guy. Y'all see that? Kind of. Here, bring y'all down just a hair. So the inflatable lumbar support. Press the airbag handle, adjust the hardness of the backrest, and rotate the knob of the airbag handle to release. Okay. So the knob. Oh, there's a little push thing right there. Rotate the knob. I don't know what it means by that, but let's see if I can feel that. Okay. I can feel it. Like kind of like how your car, whenever you're sitting in the driver's seat, it's got that extra lumbar support. You just press a button and it inflates or whatever. That's basically the same thing that we have here. That's super cool. Loving it. And then the function of the armrest. The armrest can be adjusted up and down, which we've already seen. So awesome. Like I said, y'all are looking for an excellent office chair, y'all definitely need to go and check out this one right here. I'm impressed. I mean, 20 to 30 minutes to be able to put this thing together. It's nice and cushy. It's got the armrests that go up, the lumbar support. You can lean back in this thing like a true executive, putting the feet up on the counter. Oh yeah. Or you can lock it in place whenever you want to get some work done right there. So yeah, this thing is awesome. Y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all one of these if this is something that you're looking for. I'm impressed by what I see right here. So if y'all want to go and grab y'all one of these, like I said, down in the product description below the thing, you can cycle through all of the different options that they have as far as colors are concerned, and you can go and get the best one that you think is going to be good for your office area or your desk area, something that matches. But y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all one of these if this is something that you're looking for. All right, y'all let me know if this was helpful. If it was, definitely appreciate you guys. Isn't that helpful for me right there? Y'all go and add this to your cart if this is something that look at this. This is nice. It's a cushy chair right there. This thing looks amazing. I love it. I think my daughter is going to love it too because she sits at her desk. She loves to read. She likes to draw. She likes to do watercolors. And so she wanted like a really nice, comfy chair for that. She has one of those in her bedroom, like her bed is on top, like a bunk bed. And then she has a desk below. And so she's able to put a chair up and underneath there to be able to, do the work that she wants to do. So, all right. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.